Hi everybody, I'm Henry Lee of BlueHeronArts.com, and I'm a seal engraving artist and a Chinese painting artist. Now I'm going to show you a personalized mood seal. You can order either name seal or mood seal. Before you go to the details like content of the seal, you can start by placing a carving service order, design and carving service order on BlueHeronArts.com. So in this case, Kathleen is the customer. Kathleen is the customer. She wrote to me after placing the order. My work is very focused on interesting lines and grids. I'm interested in lines that, when cut apart and rearranged, become something new. I work primarily in black and white at the present and find that the simpler, the cleaner the work, the better I like it. I also have a great deal of love for beauty in simple, ordinary objects. I always collect little rusty bits of wire and metal when I go outside walking, just because I think they are beautiful. Of course, this kind of information is very helpful, but it's very challenging. If you have certain kind of phrase that you summarize the mood, I would it would be much easier for me to translate. But this one, I have to read your mind, what you exactly want. So I discussed this with my wife. She actually is behind the camera right now. She has a Chinese literature degree, so very good at words. So we came up with phrases for Kathleen, and we the first words we like to use is jingwei, the threads that run lengthwise, in English called the warp, and crosswise, the woof. Woof in a woven fabric. So the term jingwei also is used as a verb to mean discover or discovering, analyzing, or interpreting. So here are some examples that we could use, like 经纬人生, to warp and wolf, man and life, meaning human life, or 经纬天地, to warp and wolf heaven and earth, or heaven and earth in Chinese means the world, the globe, the world. So 天地 or the world. So the third one actually is more suitable for Kathleen. We think the term we created, 经纬黑白, because she likes black and white art. So black and white. 黑白 here means the balance between the opposites. In Chinese culture, black and white, like in Tai Chi symbol, is the union of the universe with different the opposite poles, or the yin and yang. So I sent these options to Kathleen, and she wrote back, the idea of warp and the wolf is absolutely perfect, she said. She started out as a textile artist, a weaver, and always digging back into those roots for her inspiration. Paper is just another form of fiber, and often she uses paper has a wave effect embossed onto it. So the idea that we sent to her is perfect for her. So she chose, of course, number 3, to warp and wolf, black and white, 经纬黑白. So I wrote back to her, suggested a stone that has an ox design, and surprisingly, it's a coincidence that she was born in the year of the ox. This stone I just brought back from China in my recent trip. So it's perfect for her. So this, as you can see, made the project so personal, so special. That's the way we interact. That's why I cannot just give you any advice before you place the order. So if you want really serious to start this kind of project, you need to place the order. Then I will suggest the content and the stone. Then after that, I design according to the content and the special request. Sometimes in a young, both presented here. This group, in this group we use the computer font just for comparison purpose. Actually, I prefer this kind of hand-drawn design in ancient antique style seal script, mimicking the bronze, old bronze seals, the hand I see bronze seals, 经纬黑白. There are two ways to read it actually. On this group we read 1, 2, 3, 4. So from the right to left and from top down, like that. But in this second group we read 1, 2, 3, 4. So 经纬黑白, from right to left, then top down, and then back to the right. So it's kind of like a circle. So this one we read this way. Anyway, this is this one is the one she likes. So we're going to use this, and I just transferred the design onto this stone with a special process I described in other YouTube videos you can check. So I'm going to carve now with a big knife. So I go with the margin usually to test the stone. So it makes some little cuts. I know how hard the texture, etc. Okay, I can use a smaller now. So I have several different sizes of knife to choose according to the work, the stroke type, big or small areas. We don't have to follow exactly the writing sequence, but you can also do that. I usually carve in one direction at one time, and then just switch the directions. So this is positive carving, so it takes a long time. So we'll just do a couple of characters to show you. You require cut out the background. This is a very fine Shoushan Furong stone, soapstone. It's a special kind of semi-translucent stone. Because it's very fine and with a very nice hand-carved ox. It's a zodiac symbol. This is the word warp, I think, warp. Qin. The vertical grid, I think. Okay. Now the second character, Wei, or the Woof. Woof. Alright, next I'm going to do this character, he or black. Black is solid, positive, and white is negative, and void. So they are the representation. They represent the opposite poles in Chinese. In Chinese, think the truth is in between the balance of black and white. It's not either or, but both. So this is a very interesting seal. 经纬黑白 meaning to balance, to rearrange black and white, to create. In Chinese, we also can't knowing the white and why you do the preserve the black. So it's 知白守黑 or to think the opposite. When you do the positive, you think the negative space. Now it's the time to do this last character, bai or white. White is the opposite of black, represents the light. But also in Chinese painting is the emptiness or the background. Negative space. These two always existed each other, depending on each other. Jingwei is also meaning weave. To weave the black white. So we need to create art. That's good for artists would see. Another pair of opposites is the square and round. So this kind of carving, seal script, is between square and round. So that's the trick. Straight and curve is also another paradox or opposite. So we kind of play in between the opponents. So the line should be perfectly straight or curved. It's more organic than mechanical. That's the beauty of the hand-carved seal, stone seal. There's so many unexpected effects that make the seal each is a unique authenticity mark. Even today, use computers, you can not really reproduce a seal. Okay, now this seal has been finished, and just cleaned it up. So you can see very clearly the carving. So it's time to make a initial imprint. See how it looked like on the paper. I use a special shrine paper called Ming. It's a handmade bamboo fiber kind of paper. We use first of all, I need to just use the computer paper to test. I think we'll do that later for final imprints. Okay. The ox facing me, so the head facing me. You don't have to press that hard with this kind of style, but press evenly. And hold the paper. Lift carefully. That's all. That's it. Okay, let me see. Compare with the design. We have very antique, very handmade, hand-carved fitting, which is good. I think this corner may be a little too high. Let me change a little bit. And some strokes we can do some fine-tuning, but not too much to destroy this kind of flow. So just take this color a little bit off. This whole upper line could be lower. Let's make another. Okay. The orientation. This ox facing the user. Lift. Okay, it's done, I think. If you press harder, the line would be more solid and less grainy. Sometimes I like a little bit grainy, as stone, to show the texture. It's different from the computer print. Okay, now I'm going to put official stamp in my oven. fill up pretty quickly. Okay, nice. And I'm going to make a copy for Kathleen. Okay, that's it. Okay, this is a very special, personalized mood seal for an artist who started with fabric art and now doing paper collage in black and white. Kathleen, thank you for your commission of doing this special seal, and I feel so honored to do this for you. And thank everybody on YouTube for watching. If you need a special seal, either name or mood seal, please go to bluehairarts.com and we'll start from there. Thank you. Bye-bye.